Cannot for lives unseen. Look away from reality.
Hello. I'm not expecting this to go well, but I woke up this morning and I decided I wanted to finish something. I remembered that this drawing is the closest thing to complete, and I'm like, but I was drawing it while streaming, and I'm like, nothing's stopping you from streaming. I feel shocking. I didn't stream the last 2 weeks because I was worse than I am now, and I'm fully expecting the level of that kind of thing, where to zone out, to be very high today. But I want to finish this drawing, so I'm going to finish this drawing. And this isn't usually when I stream, but you know what? I missed the last couple times, and I'm determined. I get a little sort of drunkish when I'm really tired. I have no idea what I was doing. I think I was doing something. Nice. Actually, I've got no idea where I was. Okay. As far as I know, it's just like effects and stuff that I'm doing now, so we're gonna do that. We're just gonna chill out and get this done. And try not to faint. Last time I tried drawing the other day. And I legit was just like almost fainted. I was like just like sitting at my desk just like dying. Just like, oh my god. But that was then, this is now. Nothing says that that's gonna be the same. Wow. I think this is the color I want. Okay. I was also just messing around like yesterday. I moved my laptop into the bedroom and just like basically bed bound lying there on my laptop like all week. But yesterday I grabbed my tablet and I was drawing. So probably some of my settings are going to be a little funny because I wasn't using my monitor, I was using just my laptop screen. And that always sort of screws things up. I want to just add some like some fun stuff. Yeah. Oh, I was doing sort of something a little bit more on the experimental side of things. I was just screwing around with some stuff, and that usually also means that my settings will be interesting. I like that though. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's something I haven't done yet. I haven't done my thing. Don't need that. Sorry if you can hear the tapping. I don't mean it. Again, trying desperately hard not to cough, but I no doubt will because Dad's life. Oh yeah. On the other hand, when you're like half delirious, it's when you get the best art done, right? Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Let me just add like some kind of ambient occlusion. Not ambient occlusion, that's completely the wrong thing. I mean subsurface scattering. Just around the skin, where the light's hitting. Yay! Something like that. I'm gonna grab the shine. Okay, so I think I've sort of darkened the whole thing up too much, but that's okay. Because this purple I'm gonna make more intense. I'm gonna make this a lot bigger, bolder. Something like that, perhaps. No. I need a third light source. Because I got the behind one, I got the eyeball, and then I feel like there's like something missing. That was a strange sound. I'm trying not to cough. I could mute myself whenever I do cough, but like no. I don't know. Kinda wanna do something like this sort of thing. Ooh. Hello! My voice is coming out funny today. JMB Impact. Hi. It's lovely to have you here. I'm trying to figure out this drawing. I want to have it done. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I did recently... What are you designing? I'm not designing, it's just, I'm just drawing. Just enjoying myself. Oh, that was too loopy. I was considering if I finish this quite quickly, which I think I'm going to, just doing some redesigns of some old characters. Perhaps. We'll see. So the other day, like 7 months ago, like a while ago, I did this drawing and I used, this is the calligraphy pen, as like lightning, and it looked really cool. So I'm gonna try and do that again. Like, looks like a character from Marvel. Well, thank you. I mean, yeah, it kind of does, I suppose. Like with all the sort of recent sort of things they've been up to with that. That's a pretty good good compliment. I'm gonna be beaming about that all day. Can't remember how I did it last time. Was this one the other one? Ew. That's so flat. Anyway. No. think it was Ad that I did. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like that. Oh, there we go. Bind with the X-Men, Moon Knight, or Doctor Strange. Yeah, it was like my first thought was like, I haven't actually seen it, but the Madness, so Multiverse of Madness, the Doctor Strange film. I thought of there's like this shot of him as the zombie Doctor Strange with like all of those limbs around him for some reason. That was like the first, like when you said like looks like a character from that was like the first thing that popped into my mind. Great. I've been meaning to watch it. I have a friend. I can be kind of harsh with film critiques. I've got this friend who's just like, you need to watch this. I need to know what your opinion is because I don't know what my opinion is. And I'm like, so I have been meaning to watch it. Kind of want to do. Yeah, there's I haven't been keeping up with Marvel anymore, like as much as I used to. Like I used to watch all of them as soon as they came out, right in the cinema, but been a little less following along last couple years. Actually, I kind of like that. This is one of those trust me moments. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. I have an idea. Let's see if it comes out how I want though. That's a different I want like that. Put this below. Same, been a while, Marvel. Been a while, hang on. Same, been a while, Marvel Avengers. Oh, have you not been keeping up since Endgame either? Is that what you're trying to say? Because like for me, it's like, it's kind of been like, since Endgame, I sort of stopped watching. Not stop watching, just sort of, you know, only watching when I sort of piqued my interest. Ooh, that's fun. It's definitely not what I was going for though. Some of these are really cool. The blending modes. Kind of like just normal, regular, old, in case anyone's wondering, you can just use, mouse 3, mouse, yeah, whatever, mouse 2, the middle one. You can just, like, scroll through the, these. Makes it a little easier. Yes, so many new things. So many! Like, I also don't have Disney Plus, which does not help, if you're trying to follow along with everything. Maybe I'll put it behind. Oopsies. Because, like, I know that a lot of the stuff is coming out on, like, Disney Plus. I got Disney Plus, yeah. Yeah, no, I know a few people with Disney Plus. I don't want to spend that much. Like, I already, like, have Netflix, like, I don't know. I pick, sort of, just keep it to one, and then, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just gonna remove that for now. I originally thought of like having like clouds like wrapping around them and stuff. I mean like today when I was just like, I feel like drawing something. I kind of want to. I'm pretty happy with the way that this looks though. I thought this was gonna take longer. It's been like 15 minutes. The last thing I watched on Netflix was Black is New Orange. I honestly, I gave up after like 3 episodes of that one. But yeah, no, I get it. Like I know a lot of people don't really like what's on Netflix. Like not many people do. I find I'm very much in the minority when it comes to like people who are just like, oh yeah, Netflix is the best one. But that's probably because I like a lot of what Sony does, and a lot of Sony stuff ends up on Netflix. Like it's a bit corny, but like I enjoy that. So so yeah, I know that like most people don't feel that way though.
I'm going to follow
thank you for the
and
follow.
watch you and worship the ground
Thank
you walk on.
Oh, watch my computer start to lag. I say computer, it's a laptop. I have a laptop. And then every now and then I'll be like, I want to draw an A3 and no one's gonna stop me. And my laptop's like, please don't. I want to kind of give him like celestial back. I was watching this video by someone who I can't remember the name of. And they were doing these like planets, and one of the backgrounds for the planet that they were doing was just was kind of the vibe that I want to go with this one. So I'm gonna try to do something along those lines. Grab this though. Do this. I need color because it's just gonna be. Really, I just need it to be normal, and I need to just accept that it's not gonna look quite as nice as I want. So maybe I just. How long have I been doing digital art? So, digital. I think since I was 13. I think. Sorry, I'm just trying to do like mental maths. Yeah, so yeah, when I was about 13. So I've been doing digital art for 11 years. For a while is the answer. I'm not happy with this tone. I want like more like orange. Should I do like a sunset? Yeah, no, I actually started doing digital art. I started on like like God, what's it called? Like MS Paint, like with just like I had my laptop and I'd like be on MS Paint with like the trackpad, just like yeah. So maybe with that, maybe a little earlier than 13, but I got my first tablet. I got a big A3 Wacom secondhand when I was 13, so that's usually where I consider it to start. It's sort of when I'm 13, when I was 13. This is kind of dope. Kind of enjoying this. Look. Yeah, a while. Well, a little bit. Thanks. Yeah, trying. I was thinking, I was like, oh, I kind of want it to be like celestial, you know, lots of stars and Milky Way and all that. And then I realized my light source is like down. I was like, oh, so going for sort of sunset vibes now. I don't know. I've been trying recently to not just do like, because I like drawing characters, right? Like it's pretty obvious I like drawing characters. But I've been trying really hard not to just have like plain backgrounds. I'm trying to like actually do backgrounds. Which is harder than it sounds. I mean, like there's a couple drawings that I have that take me a lot longer because sorry, a song started that I liked and it completely made me lose track of what I was saying. Oh, I've got a couple drawings recently, which have like proper backgrounds, perspective and all that. And they take a lot longer. To be fair, they also have multiple characters. I think they've both got 5 characters. So, yeah. Yeah. I want to get a darker purple. Yeah, something like that kind of works. Sorry, I just turned the lighting off. I feel like I might be coming off very, very insane because I don't have as many like, yeah, I'm tired basically. I want to give it sort of like the idea of like sort of wind. Wind is always so hard to like do because it doesn't look like anything. I kind of want to just sort of... No, I don't want that. Okay. Cool. It is always a lovely feeling when you've actually chosen the right music for a day. I have such a tendency to sort of go, oh yeah, I'll just listen to this, and then sort of like not enjoy like any of it. And today I'm just like, like yeah, I did a great job. Oh, okay, ooh, okay. How long have you been streaming? What is streaming like? Okay. So, I have been streaming technically, right? So the first time I streamed was in like February this year. However, I did like 3 or 4 streams or something, and then it's like I moved house and I like all of the stuff just came up, so I didn't stream for like 6 months. So I've only actually streamed like 9 times. But like since February, if that makes sense. Streaming is kind of strange. It's a bit, yeah, you gotta like multitask. Obviously, there's that aspect where it's like you're doing, for me, it's like because I'm drawing. So it's like I've got to draw and keep on drawing because that's like part of the entertainment. But then it's like you also have to keep an eye on like the chat. The actual being on camera thing, like I don't mind so much. I've always been a bit of an attention whore, so this is like right up my alley. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things that's like you don't really, like you guess what it's like. You see other people doing it and everything, but then it's like you don't really know until you do it yourself. And I know that the skill set that I have was just sort of already kind of like attuned to streaming, if that makes sense. Like, because like I said, like I'm an attentional, like I'll talk forever. Today is actually a not very chatty day for me, which is probably a bit shocking for you, but yeah, like because I'm quite a chatty person, and I'm quite good at like multitasking. I studied like 3D and whatnot, so like the technical aspect is not all that daunting for me and all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's I think it's fun. I mean, I've continued coming back, haven't I? So. I want to do stars. I have to now find an effects brush. Spray! That'll do. Fair enough. Did you make the background, etc.? Yeah, so the first few streams I did, I just had like, it was a very, very basic setup and everything. And then, on that massive break, it's like I didn't feel like I had the setup. I didn't have everything set up for actually streaming, but I was like, I kind of want to, I'll get back to this at some point. So in order to do that, I knew I wanted to keep on working on it, even though it's like I couldn't like actually, work on it. So yeah, I sort of just chipped away at like making the background instead, so that it was like I was still working on streaming without actually streaming. If that makes sense. It was a lot of fun because like I love it's like sort of just I wanted it to be something very obvious that kind of shows like what I'm interested in and all of that, like just at a quick glance. And obviously I'm interested in art, so it's drawn. I really like a lot of sort of like I like history, you know, so it's like I wanted to sort of have that aspect, so it's like that's why I've got like a 60s television and like the wallpaper's sort of inspired from like Ola and all of that. And the plants are just because I have a tendency to draw a lot of plants, which a lot of my finished drawings, you wouldn't see that, but like my sketchbooks are just full of like flowers and stuff. Like I'll just draw like, it's just what I doodle. And also the idea of, you know, like the sort of, as if I'm, you know, you're looking through a window in this like post-apocalyptic house and you're just seeing my art. I don't know, it gave me a chuckle, so. I'm trying to figure out if this is actually the pen, the brush that I want or not. I think it is, but I think I need to screw around with the settings. Let's just try this one. No, this is the one that I want. Yeah. Okay, that one. And I think that's too small, so yeah, I need to come in here. Increase particle size. But yeah, another reason why I did it was just like because while I was not streaming, I also was sort of keeping track of I was like watching other streams and everything, and the ones that I always gravitated towards were always the ones with like interesting backgrounds and whatnot. Just seen the time, yeah. I didn't stream the last 2 weeks because I was bed bound. I was like stuck in bed, like just dead for the last 2 weeks. I don't usually stream at this time, but like I sort of, because I was just like sitting on my computer like watching stuff, and I just got really sick of that, and I felt like finishing something. So this morning I was just like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna finish something. It doesn't matter what. So I'm like. I've had it. It's really bad. How are you feeling now? I'm getting better, yeah. I mean, the other day, like 2 or 3 days ago, it's like I tried to just sit at my desk and draw, and I just like felt so faint and so sick. And it's like I feel a little iffy now from like being upright, but nowhere near as bad as it was like a few days ago. So definitely getting better. But yeah, it's not fun. It's actually not the worst bug I've had, and I don't know if that's because, you know, I just got like a particularly nice, particularly pleasant COVID or what, but like I've actually had worse bugs. So I'm very thankful about that because it's not been fun, and yeah. I know some people who've had it like multiple times. This is my first time having it, so lucked out of it. That looks kind of cool. Dodge. Act. Yeah, that's the one. I always enjoy drawing the night sky. No, it's like even like my boss and stuff, like he had COVID apparently like really badly once, and I was just like, oh man. Something like that. And then oh well. I wanna grab airbrush. And do this. Doing anything for Christmas? I'll be having a barbecue with my family, I think. Well, you know, you have the roast and then Boxing Day you have the barbecue, but you know, I was just sort of to say it's barbecue with the family, and everyone kind of understands. At least here, I don't know. I don't know where you are, but yeah, just sort of chill. Ooh. Kind of like that. I'm in the UK, same thing, really chill with family, yeah. Well, I mean, my maternal grandparents, they're British, so I mean, we'll be having a lot of the same sort of traditions and whatnot. It's one of the advantages, I think, of, yeah, between like New Zealand and England, it's like we've got a lot of influence by you guys, so even though we're just reverse. It's British, but beachy. Yeah. I feel like something's missing from the story, and I do not know what, and it's bothering me. I get the feeling it's clouds. It's totally clouds, isn't it? Maybe something like that. Nah. Something's missing. I'm also not happy with this. I'm just gonna blur it out. I don't like that. But like, it needs to be there. That makes sense. Wow, fixed. So it's like, I'm happy with that, but Hello, Nomad Lover. Thank you. It is looking good. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm not happy with it, but I'll figure it out. How long did this design take? So, kind of depends on how you're sort of measuring it, if that makes sense. Because, like, how's the cat? The cat is good. The cat is living its best life in a box. So, yeah, so there's a few different ways I can answer that, right? Because when I'm streaming, obviously my concentration is a little bit split. So usually this would take me, like, I'd probably be at like hour 5 if I didn't have any distractions. But with distractions, I think I'm at like 7 or 8. I'm not sure. Not sure how many hours. I've done, I think, an hour today. Hang on, let's have a look. 1, that's 2 plus, hang on. Oh, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm on hour 8 now, streaming. But yeah, if I wasn't streaming, it would probably take, this would be like 4 or 5, you know? Just kind of one of those things. But that's fine, because I get to hang out with oopsies. Hang out with you, lovely, lovely people. Which I very much enjoy. Of course, I mean, if you're talking about this cat, that would be with a K. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I kind of missed that. Yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. Like I said, I've got my little warning. Whoopsies that way. That I made up here. Before I went live, because I'm like, nonsense is going to happen, and this is what I mean by that. I'm just like, not with it. Cancel. Which one am I doing? Yeah, I need this one. And then I want to move this one over. Don't want it to be so close. There we go. It's a little better. No, hang on. There. Maybe it needs to be smaller. Maybe that's my problem with it. Smaller. It's taking too much of my attention. I think it just needs to go. Oopsies. I don't like it. It can go. Yeah. Yeah, so my problem right now, I think, is with the bottom half of the background. I think that this is kind of bland. Because the top is like... I don't know. I'm struggling. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that was because I was trying to figure out what was the problem. wondering. I'm gonna do grab like a skull. You just push it back a little bit. Anything that helps. I've never heard this song before. I can't decide if I like it or not. I feel strongly about it, but I don't know what that emotion actually is. And the lyrics are not helping. It's like, you're driving me crazy, you're driving me mad. And I'm like, yeah, you are, song. Yeah, what are you... That is so frustrating. Whoopsies. Don't do that. I should probably not block my mouth when I'm talking, shouldn't I? Does this need to be on top? It's kind of fun, but not what I want. I like that, I think. Okay. Woo, know what I mean. That one. I'm considering calling it done. By that I mean I want to do a couple finishing things, but I'm considering calling it done. Why is there two different lines? What are you? Who are you? What are you doing? Yeah, I haven't done that, so why? What is this? Let me just turn all of the effects off. It's not color. Background. None of this is in a folder, and it should be. Okay. What is this? Absolutely nothing. Fantastic. I can go. Go. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put all the effects back on. Effects. Yeah. So I have this. I need to. I'm gonna grab this color, I think. It's gonna lag for a minute. I really need a proper PC because my laptop doesn't really enjoy this too much. Here we go. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a better way of doing it, but like, yeah, this works, doesn't it? Like 13. I saw this on a YouTube video a while ago, like a long time ago. And I do it sometimes. Like, I don't do it all the time, but like every now and then I'll do it. So basically you take your line art, you color it to a thing, and then you put it like on top of below your line art. And then you put it on like, I think overlay was the answer. I do a different thing every single time. And it just makes your line art part. I'm gonna go with overlay. Yeah. So like if I come out here and then I do this, see like the line art's just a little easier to see. Which can be nice. Then what I want to do is effect render. No noise. Somewhere around there. Yeah. I can't tell if weird sound thing. I just sort of screw around with those. I don't actually have any system. Do not like song. I don't know what's going on with the song, but I hate it. That's better. Wow, look, it's got texture now. I don't know, sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It really depends on my mood. I felt like it for this drawing. I feel like I need it. It's kind of cool. Just adds some texture. There's a drawing that I did relatively recently where I used it quite heavily to add like, make it look like paper texture and stuff. Like not paper texture, you know, like it's just, yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of want to do, on that lightning, there is this one. There's that sort of finishing thing that people do, and I've never done it before. That, God, what is it called? It's, I can't remember what it's called. Ooh! Color and lines, color only, lines only. What is this? Let's not do that. Oh my god, the word was right there and it just ran away from me again. Can't remember for the life of me. Nice. What I do want though, I think someone's weed. One of those things. For like weed eating. Someone's weed eating outside. I hope it's not too loud. To be fair, it is like 11 in the morning on a Monday. Like, this is the time that you weed eat, right? I mean, no, Sundays. Sundays are the best days for weed eating. Sometimes I forget how often I do this kind of thing manually. I'm like, there are ways to automate getting a vignette, and I'm just like, I'll just draw it in. It's cool. that. I feel like I need... There is part of the drawing. It looks really nice now. Like, wow, okay. Just compliment myself like that. But like, it looks good, right? It looks done. So this part of the process isn't that fun to watch because it's just me like tweaking and going like, I want it to be a bit more like this. I want a bit like, you know, like it's just, yeah. It's kind of like I could just call it done. But I won't because it's not quite where I want it. I want deeper shadows, I think. And a lot of the time, like, I'm not zooming out too often, just because, okay. Just gonna remove the shadows from the hair. Oopsies. And, do them separately. I don't want them to be quite so harsh. But yeah, I don't do it too often when I'm like on live stream or whatever, but like this is sort of the time. I've got this navigator at the top that I'll look at, but like I'll just zoom out a lot and just be like, what do I need? But I try and avoid that when I'm, because I know a lot of people like don't like that. You know what I want to do? And this is going to sound a little crazy. I want to change his skin color. So I'm just going to turn off all my effects. We're going to grab his skin. Oh no, what's on? There we go. Oopsies. I believe that is all the skin. Also, look how beautiful my art is without the line work. Isn't it just stunning? Okay. Now, I kind of want to just, change it. Wait, hang on. Can I turn off the ants? Because I don't want to see them. Did that deselect? Oh, oopsies. Show bordered area. Okay, yeah, so that is how you do it. Nice! Learned something. So if I just change that like that, whoa! Let's not do that. Also, I hate this song too. So what I've done is I've like put on a mix from an artist sort of thing. So some of them are like, yeah, this is the mood, and others are just like so far off the mood. Okay, I'll accept that. I will not accept that though. Monstrosity. So I think maybe it's saturation and stuff. That's better. Is it? Like if I just... Yeah, it definitely needs to be high saturation. Just on the skin. I'm wondering... I'm gonna make it lighter. Just make them really, really pale. Kinda looks okay, but that is not what I wanted. I do want to make it just ever so slightly lighter though. I just feel like with all the shadows and everything, his skin's gotten a bit muddy. But I don't want to shift the hue because I've got all of the colours working together really nicely, so... I'm just gonna do that. I know that looks pretty good, but now his lips look funny, so... I'm just gonna grab the lip... Oh no. Okay, so... Let me show the ants again. So what I've done is the lips are the same color as like all of the gold. So if I turn everything back on, the rest of the gold looks fine. Just something about the lips looks wrong. So I'm gonna change the lips. Oh, she's getting serious. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab the lip color. Hello, ants. Thank you. And I also want to make them brighter. Although, with the lips, I could also like change it. Some beautiful bright red lips. I like dark lips though. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. So I think I will just increase saturation, and I might make them a little darker. Something around there, maybe. Because the point is that he's basically got golden skin, right? Cancel. Whoops. I don't know. If I just turn the ants off. Because you're wondering, the ants, it's what I call these. I think other people do too. I'm not sure. Gotta be honest. I have no idea. But I call them that. Something's just wrong about this, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to hue shift the whole thing to be slightly warmer. Although honestly, that might just be it. There. Oh. Okay. Oh, I just got a really bad headache. Wow, okay, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be back in a second. If I can find the thing. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm back with water. Sorry if you can hear that. Just like ASMR. ASMR artist drinks water. Artist hydrates. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with this, how it is now. Like, I'm not, but I am. But that's kind of every drawing ever, isn't it? I just like... I don't know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. And once my computer's finished dying, I might just sketch for a little while. Just go and do some sketching and stuff and come back to it. Like just sort of, you know, yeah. Hound assertive. Yeah, so what I might do, so I'm just gonna save, actually I might just save, I actually need to go back a little bit, because what I do for this drawing, not for every drawing, but for this drawing, what I've done is, I've just been saving, like, each sort of, like, when I finish the line art, save that, like, as a PNG, and, like, the color and everything, so I can make a reel later with the progress, and I just realized I forgot to save just the lighting being done. Because obviously all of this, like, effects and stuff, like, that's afterwards. I've been trying really hard at the moment to, like, actually, like, have a process, if that makes sense. So I go, like, you know, this is the sketch done, this is line art done, this is the, you know, like, that kind of thing. As opposed to what I tend to do a lot of the time is I'll do the sketch and then I'll do, like, the color, like, I'll sketch out the color, you know, like, I sort of end up jumping forward in the process and back and everything, like, a lot. I just feel like that's not very productive. So I'm trying to not do that as much. Oh, done. Cool. Like, you know, sort of start to, like, take things off again. It's always fun doing that. We need that one. We need that one. We don't want the most of this. We do want the background, like the background. We don't want all of this stuff, and that one can also get deleted. Okay, so file, save this. That's lighting. Done. Yeah. And then we wait for my laptop to hopefully not crash. And then I love, when it's finished this, it's like my favorite thing ever is, like, pulling off all of the stuff and then just, like, pulling it all back again. It's so satisfying. It's just like, oh my god, look at it, it's, like, done now. Wow, it's so pretty. It's so shiny and sparkly, which is, yeah, it's kind of funny. I just enjoy it. Now I have water, I'm not going to stop drinking pretty much until the glass is gone, so sorry. I hope it doesn't sound bad. Well, I mean, it will sound bad, but not too bad. Background. Then we have effects. These are like two different. These are like the same folder. So, like, hang on, I'm gonna explain my folders a little bit. Yeah. So this one here, it should actually be inside this. So these two folders are the same. It's just the only difference is this is like the. I guess it isn't all of those. I wonder where that's gone off to. Anyway, they're the same folder. They're basically just all of the effects that go outside of the effects that are inside the mask. And the reason why I separate them out like that is because it means I can do things like gradients. Yeah, so it means that I can do like gradients and everything, and it confines to the, you know, the mask inside the character. And then I'll have effects that go outside, which one of my favorite things is like these hair strands. I enjoy that a lot. Started doing that relatively recently, and I've loved it. Yeah, and then I've just got like my lines and my color. And my lines and my color, these are what make the mask for the effects. And then just like my background. Sometimes if I've got a drawing with an actual background, instead of just sort of, this is just sort of generic, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Is I will do, what's it called? I'll have like background and I'll have background. So BG, so it'll be BG and then BG for background. For like, so I'll separate it basically to be like midground, you know, kind of like, yep. there you go. Explanation. Anyway, what I was doing was I was saving as a clip shear. Save. Yes. And then I was gonna sketch for a little bit and just see if I am done or not. Hang on. I'm gonna see my full process. Why not? Let's do it. Let's see how far we've come before I start sketching. Yeah. Welcome to my files. Anyway. So it's the sketch. Hang on. It's getting cut off a bit by my warning. No, that's not what I wanted. That's fine. Okay. So it's like my super duper quick thumbnail sketch. You can see that I was using the symmetry tool and then line art, color. That's what I originally thought the lighting was going to be. So it's my first like lighting sketch, and then that's how the lighting actually ended up being. So you can sort of see that it's like decided to not have so much of a harsh side light, and then that's how the lighting ended up in the end, and then with all of the added effects on top as well, which adds a lot, I would say. But yeah, you can see I very much was just focusing on the character and not the background at all. So yeah, it's kind of basically this is what I did today, was going from that to that. It took me like an hour because I've just been sitting here trying to figure out what I'm doing. But I'm pretty happy with that for now. So we're gonna close that. We're gonna stop being on desktop. It's prevent you from seeing my secrets. No. Then I'm gonna save again because whenever I close a drawing that I'm like relatively happy with, I have a tendency to just save it like 5 times. I'm like, no, I will not lose this drawing. So I'm gonna close that because my computer very much cannot handle multiple relatively large documents open at a time. And what I'm gonna do now is sketch for a little bit, and I'll come back to that and see if it is done. So what I have been doing recently is, oh no, this is gonna take a trip through my folders. Oh, okay, that's a very short trip. No, it's not a short trip. I take it back. Why are these not? Okay. It should have been a short trip. But I misfolded stuff. Yeah, so I have these characters from ages ago. And I can't find the original drawing. Oh, that's a pain. And it's actually the first drawing that I have on my Instagram. I may have lost a drawing. We're gonna just copy that. Woo. There we go. So, these characters here, I haven't touched in ages. I was just sort of looking at the this drawing that I did. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Can I please just copy? There we go. This drawing here, and kind of wanting to redo it, like not redo it, but I don't like the song. See how distracting it is when there's a song you don't like? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so it's like this drawing, it's like I've been thinking about these characters for a while. I've been sort of, I come back to them and go away from them like a lot. So I actually have a redesign of them. Why did you do that? When is this from? Can I have the details, please? 2021, I tried to redesign them. I'll show you. Please just work. Ah! Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay. So I redesigned them in 2021. So if I just let's just grab a pen on top of everything. So is it 2019, these two? And then this one is 2021. This is last year. Oh my god. Wait, no, can't. Okay. I'm just gonna put a question mark next to that. I don't believe that. No. But here's the thing. I like this character. I like this redesign. I like that one. That one's good. These two, I hate them. I hate them so much. So I wanted to redesign them, basically. So that's what I'm doing. That was like a very long-winded way of just being like, I just feel like sketching out this character because I don't like the design from back in the day. Sorry. If I do have any coughing fits, by the way, I will mute myself. In the mornings, just because if I do like a little I don't want to deafen anyone. Anyway, so I have this character especially. Yeah. This one I don't like this. I prefer her original outfit, so essentially just have this like hat with a different outfit. Is fine. But this character, I want to do something a little different. I want to do... It's always fun knowing like redesigns of stuff that you did like in the past, because you never really realize how much better you've gotten at doing stuff until it's like, oh yeah, by the way. By the way, you're actually significantly better than you thought you were. You know? So like, I actually want to move closer to the original design with this again. Because this is just for me, I don't feel the need to do lots and lots and lots of different, you know, design passes. If it was a actual project, I'd probably do a few more designs, but I just want to get, I just want to, you know, I like these characters. I'm very fond of them. I have a little comic that I keep on forgetting to actually finish involving these characters. Just sort of a, like a full panel thing. But yeah. I don't know. I really like these characters. They're some of the first characters from... I have like a million projects that I just sort of will never finish. But this is one of the first couple characters from like one of those projects that I one day will like to finish. So I am rather fond of them. And I'm just gonna do... I think down to there. I can finish her... I can figure out her legs and stuff later, but... Just want to do... literally the same pose. Well, not quite, but... Let's do a different pose, shall we? She's supposed to have a bat. If I remember correctly. Good for bat. Why does a nurse have a bat? I don't know. That's read the comic that will totally happen. That makes me sound like I'm like, oh yeah, it's never gonna happen. No, it's because I've got like other, like, they're just like so low priority. Like I've got other projects that I want to finish way more. Like the comic that I'm currently working on, it's like that's gonna take me, well, like 4 years or something to complete, like minimum. And then there's another one which is longer, and it's gonna take me obviously a lot longer. I've written like an outline for this script, and I've designed like a couple of characters, but I haven't done anything more with that. So yeah, in these characters, it's like I don't actually want to do anything for them really. They're just characters that I really enjoy, if that makes sense. It's not like, you know, I don't feel the need to really do anything with them. Yeah. So if I do anything with them, it will be like a while away, because anatomy. Somehow that feels so absolutely wrong and right, and I hate anatomy. I don't actually. I actually very much enjoy anatomy. I just don't enjoy okay. I think it's like that. This is a character design. Why am I focusing on the anatomy? Because if you don't have good anatomy, how are you supposed to design? Can I be bothered trying to make that better? Because I know how wrong that is. Look how long this arm is. like that is weird. I need to pull, hang on. Does it anyway. I need to pull it back, basically. Like that. Nope. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to have a floating hand, and no one's gonna judge me. And we're just gonna pretend that she has an arm. This arm I'll do properly though. Ooh. Note to self, don't attempt anatomy when sick. It's unpleasant. Ah. This is wrong. That is also wrong. Something like that. There you go, like an arm. This is actually really bothering me. Oh, it's just not right, is it? I kind of like this though. Having sort of, I don't know how cartoony I want to go with these designs, but I'm actually getting the feeling that I'd like to do something like quite stylized with these characters. Right. With that in mind, it's like, oopsies. Because what I just did here was a complete accident, but I liked it. She's got kind of like wide wrists and then like small hands. Yeah, like kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying that like fat wrist look. So maybe I'll just... Because like I know that I want them to be like quite stylized. Like you just look at the, you know, proportions and whatnot. But like, I don't know. It's always a bit of a question, isn't it? Like how stylized do you want to go? I don't know, kind of digging that though. That like wide wrist reminds me of something, and I can't quite pick what. But if you're doing something like that, though, I think her head needs to be bigger. Just gonna copy this over. Yeah. This is one of those things where it's like I was originally, as you can probably tell if you watch One Piece, but I was originally watching One Piece, the Sabaody arc, when I first drew these characters. And I can still remember the arc because, of course, it's like the first time I saw like sort of lore and like his kind of big hat design. And I just kind of fell in love. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. It's the best thing ever. Just that like giant hat. Of course, now I'm like, maybe let's not plagiarize the hat. So it's like I want to keep that sort of hat, you know, like design. Like I do want a hat, but like change it. So for example, for this chemist, because yeah, so for the chemist, I made it so it's like a very traditional like old nurse hat, and I just made it like huge. And for this one, I want to keep sort of more of that original sort of bulbous thing, whereas I went kind of sort of air hostessy, and I just didn't love that. So move it back a little bit to be a little bit more like pin-uppy and silly, if that makes sense. I enjoy silly character design quite a lot, so something like that. And then because she's more cartoony, we can really play with us. Do something like that. It's quite big. There we go, that's kind of fun. Kind of like that. Watch me hate it in like a couple years. Yeah, so something like that, and then yeah, like that. Okay. You know who it reminds me? It reminds me of the sloths in Ice Age. That's what she reminds me of. Is this a new layer? No, it's not. Okay. I actually want to make this bigger. Okay. There we go. So now, whoop. What's the face on this one look like? Okay. So her original eyes are like this. And then her redesigned eyes are like this. How do I want to do for this? I do definitely want it to be like... See, I think I was considering doing something like that, but I think that's too similar to this chemist character. So what I might do is I might embrace the round, perhaps? No, she looks too deranged. Okay, so I know that she has like a small nose. They'll kind of have small noses. It's unusual for me. So she's got a small nose. She has big-ish ears. Just a little chin and big cheeks. That's too childish. Like that. And then she has... What lips do I give her in there? Yeah, I gave her like... Yeah. So, I kind of want to give her something a little bit more like... Something a bit like that. Something like that, maybe, and then... I don't know. I kind of hate this. Every time I draw her at the moment, I hate it. I'm enjoying the proportions and everything, but I know something about it's just not right. Something about it's just not right. Something like this, perhaps? I can't be bothered drawing this out again, really. I mean, I could always just forego the... So, heads. Right. Go like that. Considering just not giving her hair. Like, just like plopping it all under the hat. Be kind of cool. Kind of like that as well. Perhaps. Kind of reminds me of Nurse Joy a little bit. Of course, Nurse Joy's like, you know. I kind of like that. Hold on. I'm just gonna grab. I don't want to accidentally draw literally Nurse Joy. Just be like, I don't know what to do for this nurse character. Let's do Nurse Joy. It's like, no. Oh, okay. I thought she had swirls. Apparently she's got hoops. She's got like these big hoops. No. I adore that. I can't. Thanks, Nurse Joy, for already existing and being a character that I love. Ha! Yeah. Although I'm kind of enjoying the curls, because like the other characters have such straight hair. Like I kind of maybe I'll give her curly hair. Kind of want to give her kind of wild hair because she's kind of a wild character. So maybe I want to. I don't think a ponytail is quite it though. Don't know if you've seen like there's kind of wolf haircuts, like maybe that but curly. It's just annoying to draw, isn't it? I don't know what I'm gonna do, but for now I'm starting to enjoy drawing her again, which is what we like to hear. Just fix this stuff up. Probably gonna change her eyes a bit. I need to actually move her whole head forward. There you go. So for the outfit, you can see I went with a bit more of like an actual nurse outfit as opposed to this sort of situation. Get this. I want this back. The sweetheart neckline, I just feel is just correct. But I like the whole something around her neck and like the collar stuff, so we're just gonna give her a bit of a, because the whole point of her is like she's like a bit silly, like a bit like pin-up-y, right? So why not embrace the silly pin-up and give her like a false collar situation? And then this makes it seem like I'm doing this off the cuff. I'm not. I have some sketches I was doing yesterday that I'm remembering. And then off shoulder, because that's all the rage nowadays with the kids. Nah, it's just, I want that chaotic energy of like, she has two different sets of collars, but like, one's just false and the other one's just like, yeah. Something like this. And this is where the jacket situation comes in, right? I could always change this to be a little bit more, fur. Oh no, I'm doing it. I say this all the time. I have this real habit of whenever I'm like, oh yeah, this is a fun character and all that, of just like adding fur or something and just making my life significantly more difficult. But what I'm thinking is having one of those pilot jackets, you know, the actual like actual bomber jackets. So we have shoulder like that. Oof. Clothing anatomy. Am I right? Okay. And then bunched up. Oh god. Give me a second. Something like that. Okay. Because I like that kind of blocky upper arm situation, but if I'm doing that, then I might change her arms to be like normal arms because she looks a bit goofy now. Just regular arm. Instead of doing the wide arms. Something like that could be cool. She could have like some patches on it. And then it's like a nice little knee skirt situation because that's like the one design element that I'm like always keeping. And then give it those big pockets. Something like that maybe. It's kind of cool. Kind of into that. I don't know. I want to just figure out this hair situation. So what I might do is just do like little curls and then give her like big curls coming out of her like that. It's a bit Nurse Joy, but that's okay. We love Nurse Joy. It's out of love. That's kind of fun though. I like that. Not sure about the outfit though. And it's also about like this character, her hair. Right, I have not drawn this character in years. Not years, but like actually possibly yes. So her hair. Oh, please. Weep. It's like that, right? And so those are too similar. But like I really like that for her design because then it gives her this kind of like very much this shape throughout her entire design. So how do we alleviate that similarity between the two? Sorry, that's more. I don't know. So that's her hair from the side. Her head from the side. This is a bit more like that. Doesn't matter. Okay. Wow. Some of that anatomy right there. Wow. That's bad. It's like that. Okay. Something like that. I don't know. It's a body. So from the side, currently her hair would be drawn like that. Sort of. But if we take it and maybe move it out to be further to the back, perhaps. Like I said, I didn't want a ponytail. Because, like, hang on, this character has, this, right? Unless she has, like, short hair. You originally had, like, that hair. Ew. Like that. But I think I was gonna do short hair. I might actually do like properly short hair, like give her a pixie cut. In which case having a ponytail would be okay. Or even having loose hair. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, kind of happy with that. I know that probably looks a bit funky, but kind of like that. Some of that. I think this is the quietest I've ever been while streaming. Okay, let's grab an layer. I'm gonna do an actual drawing of her, so head. How do we want to play this? Could just do. Ugh, itchy nose. I ran out of room. Hang on. There you go. I mean, that's also wrong, but it's closer. Smart. It's kind of a fun pose. Eh. I kind of want to like to be down. Ugh, this doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense, does it? Hang on. I like this top shape here. We're just gonna redo these legs from there. Because she's standing on this hip. It's popped. So suppose it's the one that's the weights on. Yeah. It's a bit wonky. Because that's not actually centered. Should be like that. Somehow it's missing some of that energy. Yeah, just like the crotch is in the wrong place or something. So, hold up. The hip is like that. Ribs are like that. Belly button should be about there. Groin is like that, I think. Anatomy's weird, man. I don't like this shape here. I feel like it's not, it's not right. I think that this entire thing needs to actually come across like that. And I think that this knee should also come up like this a little bit more. I don't know why I'm focusing on the anatomy so much. This is just like a just like a quick sketch of character design. But I guess good anatomy is always good. This arm is too long. That hand is now strange. Doo-doo-doo. This head should be a little lower. Sort of makes sense. It's not really quite right, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine for what I need. Because I just want to draw her outfit. Wow, thanks. I hate it. Hang on. Forehead. A hat. Oh, I just got a text. Ah. Honestly, I've been zoning out so much, so I should probably go anyway. I've just gotten a text. Text summoning me for food, so. I'm just gonna quickly save this. Not in here. Hang on. Needs to be under this, and then here, and then. Cool, that's saved. And then I'm gonna go back to that other drawing that I was doing before and see if it is actually done. Whoopsie daisies. That's not what I meant. Here we go. See if it is actually done. I'm gonna be honest. I'm happy with calling that done. So, it has been a pleasure. I'm probably gonna go and have a nap. Actually, no, I'm gonna have lunch. I'm gonna have a nap. And I will be back on hopefully Friday or Saturday. We'll see. I might end up doing another one of these streams like later on in the week, like just during the day, because I'm still isolating. So like, what else am I gonna do? But you'll see. I also might be just completely exhausted this weekend because I'll be back at work. So we'll see. We'll see. It has been lovely today. I finished a drawing, so I have a sense of accomplishment, which is lovely. And doing some character sketches is always fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Has been wonderful. Have a lovely day, night, or between day and night. I'm gonna go and get some rest. Yeah.